Welcome back to Montreal, Canada, baby. It's sunny, it's gorgeous, and it's time to cook. When we're cooking in quarantine, another beautiful day to do nothing but drink and eat, because that's all we can possibly do. So, till our government people figure out what to do to get us back to work, let's just cook and eat. So today it's gonna be a simple, beautiful pork chop, spicy with a kicker, as usual, in a sweet and sour onions and some red peppers. But before we do all that, we drink, people. Red wine. Thank you, Marco at Venatora, as usual. Now, this is going to be a very simple dish. I hope the kids are off the Xbox, PS4, PS3, PS2, PS1, PS, Commodore 64, Atari, ColecoVision. All those games are all coming back out. I know, I see it. You guys are all going retro. Everybody's going retro. I know I am. Look at that. This is how live it is. When the cork breaks, what do, guys? Do we go for it again? Yes, we do. We try again. If it breaks again, what do, guys? We continue going. Beautiful. Thank you, Marco. Always, always a pleasure. 2015, this bottle. It's been drying in the wine cellar. Gorgeous. To my cameraman compatriot, to everybody back home, cheers. Wow, that's really good. That's really good. Thank you, Marco. Okay, let's turn up the heat. Turn up the heat on these things. Very simple. Asparagus is going to go in the water. Already pre-cut. Everybody knows how to put asparagus. Cut the tips, leave it in there. A little bit of salt in the water. In about 5-10 minutes, we'll take them out. She's done. Pork chops. Thank you, Barry Meats. They're perfectly cut the way I like them. Joe, love you so much for that. Salt and pepper, guys. Big chunks on both sides. And we're gonna pound them in just to get it all nice together. Push down with your hands, squash it in there. When the meat is fresh, this is what you can do with it. When it's not fresh, it doesn't work, guys. That's why we cook fresh at Cooking with Sandro. Salt and pepper. That's all we're gonna do, guys. Salt and pepper. And put some beautiful thyme in it. Ready to go. Vegetable oil in the pan. Glaze it everywhere. Get these bad boys in. And let's start this. Gorgeous. Don't need this guy anymore. He's done. Turn the fan on. Now, in here, we're gonna get some olive oil in. Nice drizzle. And what you want to hear in here is red onions. You want to hear that. They're searing, proper, little saute. Red peppers. Nobody wants to see me cut peppers, so I pre-cut them. It's easier for you. Salt and pepper. Let's get that in there nice. Salt, pepper. You kids learning anything? Are your boys learning anything? All the boys that have girlfriends and they're saying, oh my God, what are we gonna do once we're in quarantine? You know what you're gonna learn? Learning how to cook when you have your girlfriends. Girls, I'm gonna teach you something tonight. Little sugar. Everybody likes that little sweet stuff. Yeah, baby. Saute it all in there. All nice. This is gonna come together. Now you hear that sound? That's the sound of sauteing. If it stops doing that, then it's boiling. You don't want that. You don't want your peppers to be boiling and your onions to be boiling. You want all this to come nice. It's okay if they all come out. That's the way it's supposed to be. It's live. Now, gonna get some fresh thyme. Get it in there nice. Let it all sear all together. What are we gonna do? We're gonna add some butter in the mix. Need some butter in here, guys. Get it in there nice. Let it melt. You want lots of butter. That's all gonna come together nice in your pan. And when you're gonna flip these bad boys, you take all that properly in there. Look at that. You want to sear them nice. Get all that oil. Get all that butter. This is all coming together gorgeous. And then when we flip them, we're just going to constantly baste them properly. Now we can finish these easily on the barbecue. Tonight I decided we're not going to do the barbecue. Because a lot of people are calling me and saying, you know what, I don't have a barbecue. Can't help you. Do it outside. Summer's coming. Do it inside. Inside, a couple of pans, we can do it. Everybody together. Ça va bien aller, hein? Ça va bien aller. Now, red wine vinegar. Beautiful. Get this guy in there nice. You want this in there. This is all gonna come together nice. Look at that. Perfect. All right. Let it all come together nice. What else? We're gonna get our garlic now. Just before we turn, we're gonna just chop him. We're not gonna take the peel off. We're gonna get this guy, infuse it in the butter right in the middle. That aroma of the garlic is just gonna come and complement the thyme, the butter, the vegetable oil you got going in there. All this is gonna be perfect, perfect. These guys are almost done. What else do we need in here? Add a little butter at the end. Okay. Saute. Now, how do we get these guys to be even more flavorful of this? More. We're gonna first turn our pork chops because these guys are ready to turn. Look at the color on this. Barry Meats. My God, do you guys know your meats? This is perfect. Perfect, perfect. Now, we're gonna grab some basil leaves, already pre-washed, and we're gonna chop it. Put some all nice in there. Now, before we put our basil, I'm gonna shut this guy off. You want the pan to cool off. You don't want any more heat. We're gonna grab our olive oil and drizzle. Give it to cool down properly. Give some more flavor into all of this. Grab your basil leaves. Put them in there nice. Perfect. Perfect. A little toss around. And leave it there nice. Now this is gonna cool. While this is done, shut your asparaguses off. Don't need that anymore. I'm gonna drain the water and add a little bit of butter just to melt. Where are you going? Staying right there, buddy. Get your butter. Couple of pieces. Let it in the pan. The pan is still hot. It's gonna melt. It's gonna come together nice. What are we gonna do in the meantime, guys? We're gonna start plating. Let's start plating this bad boy. Oh, you already had some salt. We don't want to add salt, guys. Salt's no good for you. But if you're gonna use salt, use that pink stuff. Look at that garlic in there. It's all nice. It's getting perfect. Okay? Color on this pork chop. Now, normally it's about 2.5 minutes per side. That's very much what you want to do. So we're going to start prepping. We're going to grab our peppers. I'm going to give it a nice base at the bottom. All over. That's going to be the base of this dish. Sweet and sour. She's perfect, guys. She's perfect. Now, guys, we're all waiting for that kicker. You're gonna put it in dry, hot. You don't wanna cook with it. You wanna get it in there. You're gonna chop this guy nice. You don't want that dry stuff that you already buy, already peeled. You're gonna get it in there and you're gonna sprinkle it in there as a little, you know, little surprise. Little surprise. So when you're eating and say, what in the world was that? That's right. It's the kicker. Get these asparaguses in there. Nice. Done. Shut this guy off. I'm gonna come and grab our pork chop. Look at that. Gorgeous. Remember, these cast iron skillets, they're really hot. That's why I got my sleeve, guys, all right? So you wanna make sure you have one of them. And this guy, you're just gonna apply it right nice like that. Grab your garlic. Come here, you. Where are you going? Huh? Come here. Stay right there. Grab your thyme. Apply it on there. Look at that. Boys are back in town, everybody. Boys are back in town. Add your pepper just to give it a little color on top of it all. That is what you call a perfect spicy pork chop with sweet and sour peppers. Thank you all so much for tuning in today. I love you all from all around the world, from Cabo to Vancouver to Toronto. You guys are messaging me. I'm not saying Toronto. Toronto, Ottawa, Montreal, to my backyard. Thank you so much. See you tomorrow.